After hearing calls this week that the top 14 is the best rugby club competition in the world, it is Clermont who have a big task in front of them to put the money where the fans' mouths are. Can they put it up here against Saracens in this cracker one-off what-if match, or will Saracens have the right to claim their Viva Premiership? It's a competition with the most. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the one-off what-if series where you get to pick what you want to see on the rugby field. And a bit of a run of requests here, so many to catch up on. You've requested so many fantastic matches. It is just an absolute joy to play some of these out that you wouldn't see all too often. Clermont up against Saracens. If you want to see something of your own, remember to put it in the comments, leave it with me on Twitter, or of course catch up and have a chat on Steam. All details on the channel homepage, so go check that out as soon as you finish watching this match. Today's game is for Pierre Valentine, who's wanted to see Saracens up against Clermont. Now Clermont, the home team for today's match, has been, well, they've had the fantastic start to their time on one-off order. If you cannot complain, they are 2 from 2. They've done all they had to do. Big wins over big teams, and they're looking to push on here. Saracens are a tough ask, but Clermont are a good team, full of talent, full of good players, experienced players. Youth and exuberance is absolutely running through this club. Can they step it up another gear tonight against Saracens? And here is the Saracens side, who's been one of the more popular requested teams in this series. They have played a total of 7 matches and are currently on a 3-match winning streak, and they have 5 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw so far. And that 1 draw was against Clermont as well, which is no mean feat to get that close to beating that great club. So it is all on the line here. Saracens need to keep winning if they're going to keep up with the top teams coming through the one-off what-if series. We should hopefully, been working on this for a long time, a table of all the matches that they have played with points differential and all. So still a work in progress, but hopefully soon we can have that up for everyone to view at the end of these videos or the start. We'll see what happens. But for today, it is Saracens travelling to face Clermont. Let's get down to the action. We are set to get things underway. It'll be Saracens in the red and black who will be kicking off. And Clermont obviously in the yellow and blue. We are set to get underway. Saracens through Farrell will get this one underway, and we are good to go. Ref blows his whistle and match is underway. And it is the Lager who gets the first touch of the ball for Clermont. And they will run it out through their backs. Spinning it through for Fana. And Sud ball nice for Rougerie, who just about sliced inside, but Saracens numbers to the ball and they turn it over. Here's Brown away for Barrett's, looking to break through. Hargreaves is in, he looks outside. Oh, it's a dreadful pass. Hargreaves had it on a platter for his winger. Ashton was out there. You can see Ashton giving him the absolute glare of death. That was an absolute monstrous butcher. Kaiser will throw in, he gives it straight away, he makes up for it. Berger's first receiver, away for Billy Valley-Puller. Duncan Taylor, beautiful pass. Streeto looking, oh, he's just gone into touch, looking for the corner. But the step was just off the mark as he puts a foot or two into touch. Another 5-metre line out here for Clermont. Kaiser will do the duties. Once again, he hits his man. No, this time he gets it right. As Clermont get a bit tricky, and in the end it's Guildford who smashes this one away, and he finds the opposite winger there, Ashton, and Ashton through one he goes back to Barrett, and Barrett takes it into contact. Clermont look to steal some ball back, but it will come back for Saracens. Farrell's knocked it on, he grubbers it through and Taylor picks up, and oh, could have been interesting there. Big high tackle after the whistle. And some players here are calling for that to be picked up by the ref. That horrible tackle on Duncan Taylor. Scrum feed though will go to Clermont. The ref doesn't care what happened after the whistle. And the feed goes in from Morgan Parra. It looks a steady scrum so far from Clermont. just short of halfway. And they go to the right. Fofana looks to kick as he's taken out. And a sensational kick too, as racing up the touchline was Zach Guilford. Not often you see Wesley Fofana kick, but he's done not a bad job of that one. 15 minutes into the game. 0-0. Here's Brits. Oh, he's given that away, and Pierre pulls it down. Swings it wide, and look at this run here from Brooke James. Ashton's turned inside out. Brilliantly from Rougerie. Finally it gets put down. Parra goes short. Oh, Debate is smashed backwards.
Release.
Big tackle. Saracens heavy on defence. They won't find the ball back on their side. It's more for Clermont. As Parra goes back for James, who's going for a drop goal. And this thing is good. It is good. Well, I heard a couple of noises there. It hit the corner right between the crossbar and the uprights. Look at it hold. Oh, it don't quite catch it there. But it held up very, very hard in the wind. 3 points on the board for Clermont. And they lead this one over Saracens, looking to keep their undefeated streak intact. Clermont to... Oh, that's a beautiful bust out of that tackle. As Clermont swing wide. Nalaga, good ball back inside. And there's Bonnier looking to run down the touchline himself. But in the end, it is Good who chases him in and rounds him up, turns him over as well. Saracens now. Farrell. Horrible ball out for Taylor. Somehow throws it out. Oh, that's a forward pass as well. Everything going wrong at the moment for Saracens. Duncan Taylor, forward pass as he looked outside. And there was Streetle there, trying to get the ball back in the field.
Seth.
Scrum feet will go again to Clermont. And that is one man, 2 out. Oh, look at the shove here from Saracens. Just talking that they want to get Streetle into the match. Oh, massive ball straight out to Ashton. Ashton steps in, but Nalaga's all over him and wraps him up like a Christmas present. Gets him down to the ground. Billy Vunipola. Barrett knocks on. Oh, that's dreadful. The English centre has butchered that play. As through goes Clermont again. Still ball there for them as they switch. Go ball. Oh, the short side. Beautiful run here from the number 8, Jolie. Eventually going to ground. Good tackle at the back. And it's ball here for Saracens. Taylor delivers a pass to no one. And Rougerie just about gets another gift. We've seen in their last match he got a real good present. And it's a try. Debate will score. Too easy for the big man. And the tight head prop has got the try for Clermont. That is a disastrous play. What is up with teams when they play against Clermont? Because we've seen it when they face Munster. They got gifted 2 simple tries, intercepts and mistakes. Now, we've just seen Taylor just fire that out into midfield and no one was there at all. Berger made the tackle, but it was just completely disjointed. 2 Saracens defenders had to stay out on Nalaga, but as a result, big gap for the big man. The tight end prop dots down for a rare but very, very crucial try. Brock James to add the extras. Will make it 10-0 if he can, and he does too. Well, this game is very quickly swinging the pendulum the way of Clermont. There's one man that needs to pick things up for his side. They need direction. They need it from Farrell. He'll resume the match. Kicks off to the left side. It goes high into the breeze. Holds up nicely. And Taylor, who's been one of the better players, has gifted it back to Fofana. And he goes into contact. Ball back for Clermont. Oh, wow. That is brutal. That is one of the biggest high shots I've seen in quite some time. We won't get to see a replay, but that was nasty. He was in contact already, and the tackler come across and really took him round the throat. Really deserved, I'd say, a yellow card. Right to feel aggrieved about that one, Clermont. Saracens will take it to the bank as another chance. As to the back goes the line out. And nicely pulled in, and Clermont can tag through for Fana. He's inside the 22, such a dangerous runner. Now they go short back to James, he's looking for another three. This one is good again. Just gets it over the crossbar. Does just enough. Does Brock James, and he gives the lead 13-0. Clermont over Saracens, and we are set for half-time as well. There it is. Whistle had gone. James, boy, he is a real thinker. He's a clever rugby player, and he is an asset to Clermont there at first five at their fly half. Boy, oh boy, what a first half of action we've had. 13-0 Clermont over Saracens. Look at this possession. 63% to 37. 53% territory as well. Clermont taking that one. 2 drop goals. That is a big, big difference in this match. The drop goals are vital to keep the scoreboard ticking over. You're seeing James, he slips back and he just slots them, just gives them enough. Doesn't go for power, he chooses accuracy, and it's gone nicely for Clermont both times as well. Line breaks are 3-2, Clermont with that one, and the scrums, of course, both going the way of the French club. So a very entertaining first half for the home fans. Any Saracens fans out there will be probably concerned about how this match is going down, but the second half always brings a change of momentum. Can Saracens hang on to it and pull it back for their advantage? That is all to play for in this second half. Let's get back down for the kickoff of the second 40 minutes. Who has made the biggest impact at halftime? Clermont. Saracens. 13-0 is a scoreline. It's Clermont with the lead as a big kickoff goes down to Brown, and he finds Barrett, and here's some ball quickly off the mark for Saracens. Ashton gets a beautiful pass, and he's taken out after the ball, and eventually it's Clermont who go back. Farrell does not look happy. He's put in a brutal tackle and turned the ball over. Great work from Farrell. Oh no, he's gone and injured himself. That's a massive blow for Saracens. Well, it looked to be a bit of a rib injury, but now he's holding the shoulder, but an adequate replacement comes on. Argentinian Marcelo Bosch. Charlie Hodgson not good enough for the bench today.
Coach.
As a result, Bosch will come on to replace him, hopefully adding a bit more explosiveness to this backline, but one would wonder maybe Hodgson would have been a better choice on the bench. A bit of a calm, cool, experienced head as Clermont blow the scrum of Saracens away and will turn this ball over. Oh, completely against the run of play for them, because they were really looking good there, Saracens. Rougerie takes the ball into contact and sets it up for his team again. They look to go short side. Parter, good ball, good pass, finds support there, and away goes Bonnier, slips it nicely. Oh, for Fana! Oh, big tackle on him. That was Berger. He's put in a brutal hit there. Oh, look at that.
Crouch.
Looked like Wigglesworth was right on hand as well.
Sit.
But a scrum feed, once again, will go to Saracens. They've lost a lot of yards since their last scrum feed. They'll be hoping they can pull this one out. Oh, that's a better one from Saracens as Vunipola looks to go himself a beautifully. Feeds the ball to Barrett. Barrett, oh, where's the support? Bosch comes across. No chance for him. And it's picked up. Clermont get it back, but they lose it instantly. Wigglesworth, oh, good tackle, chasing the scrum half away. And oh, Clermont beautifully distributed after the turnover. Here's the run. It's 2-on-1. Beautifully to James. Good's got work to do, but the bomb goes up from James. This could be killer. Taylor comes down with it. And that's game changing right there from Duncan Taylor. Great catch. Good. Has it in his own 22. Well, don't tell me he's tapped it. Oh, he has. And Vunipola gets an absolute dreadful pass. And Clermont turn this over. They'll get the ball. Absolute disaster here for Saracens as James gets hammered. And they still continue to pass. Infield, outfield for Fana. Gets smashed for his troubles. Here's Hargreaves. Looks out to no one. No way. Rougerie is in. This is just disgusting stuff from Saracens. What have they done so horribly wrong? What was with Good? He had no right to take that tap. It should have been kicked away. There was a turnover. Hargreaves, oh, no one at home. That has to be one of the worst plays of a Saracens player in this match easily. Turnover was beautiful. The pass, just once again, like we've seen with the first try for Clermont, to no one. Just fires it out to the backs, and no one's at home. Once again, Rougerie picks it up. This time all he had to do was fall over, but the first try, he took it into contact, set it up, tight head prop, bang, straight over. It's a gift. Clermont are just getting given these wins, and Saracens, well, they're playing their way out of this match very, very fast. 20-0, they have 20 minutes to score 3 converted tries to win this match. And it will now be Good who will do the kicking with the absence of Farrell. We have a cool head of Farrell has definitely gotten a miss straight away, as that first ball should have been kicked away from Farrell, but Good was the one doing the duties, as that's a good piece of defence on Bonaire. Blindside flanker, just tumbled into touch there, looking for a sneaky little blindside run. Now, they need some ball, and they need to keep the ball here. Brits will throw in one jumper, and that gets down nicely to Wigglesworth. He waits for his backline to come into effect. Brown intercepted for Fana, and it's away go Clermont. Oh, big tackle from Streetle there. Shut down that play, and here's, another big hit. This time it's illegal, and this time it's Berger. Bonaire was taken care of. That was unnecessary. Come in, took him high, and just about knocked his shoulders off. James will put this one down close to the Saracens 22. This one's not close at all at the moment. It is 20-0. 13 to go. Kaiser throws in. Everyone leaves it alone for Nepula. Grabs it up, and Bosch delivers a fireball, and it goes to Duncan Taylor. This is what we like to see from Saracens. Ashton back in field beautifully. Oh, that was disappointing. Barrett did well, but in the end it breaks down. Another intercept. Surely a turnover. How long do they have to be down there without letting go of the ball? Berger all over his opposite. And now it's Clermont running away through Guildford, and it's been dropped and knocked on. Fofana picks up. Zach Guildford looks like he's about to cry there. Not happy with the call. What happened there? I'm not quite sure. Did he go for a kick and got tackled about the same time? But Saracens just can't buy a trick at the moment. Ashton, beautiful run with Barrett, keeping the ball alive, using their numbers. It just still wouldn't come off for them. Unbelievable. This game, scoreline does not fully reflect how this has gone. Vunipola will run it himself. He finds Wigglesworth, who fires it. And here we go again, Taylor. He's busting through. He looks this time to the heavens. Someone's got to give him a miracle. Up he goes, and it's once again Clermont come away with it. That time it is James. Big pass back at goal. Oh, abandoned and is hammered. And Brown says thank you very much. And then he loses the ball instantly. Well, that sums up the day here for Saracens. Chances begging over and over again. Here's Good. He'll run it back, and he fires it to Taylor, who just about gets a big butcher pass in his face. Once again, time is up. Disappointing display here from Saracens as Wigglesworth gets a rare chance. He's hammered there, though, from Fofana. Takes him quickly down. Bosch fires it wide again. Taylor's just given disastrous balls. Here's Barrett. Barrett will put the pedal down. Now there's a chance. Looks to go through the defence at the back, but a good tackle coming in from Abendinen slips him down very quickly. Brits, Shock Brits, oh, sensational! Absolutely outstanding! What a brilliant try from the hooker! That is absolute class. Saracens come to the party once again, far, far too late. Where has this been? They just haven't had the possession and time of the ball. Look at that. He turns Fofana inside out. Well, not much more you can say about that try, but very well done from Brits. Normally he would have passed, but given the circumstances, you have to say credit to him, have a go. And boy, he's really opened that up. Split them out in the middle and scored a very good try. Well, it all come unstuck when this man took a tap, didn't it? And now Saracens are staring down the barrel of a very awkward defeat. 20 points to 7 it'll be. Good kick from Good. But Saracens just could not get their game rumbling at all. As a result, they have gone down to Clermont again. That is 3 wins on the trot for Clermont. And they have stopped very abruptly. Saracens' 3-game winning streak. And it would be their 5-game undefeated run has come to an abrupt end thanks to Clermont. 20 points to 7. Well, I'm not very too pleased to say it, but the drop goals were the difference. There was the difference in the match. The drop goals, the score ticking over, Saracens got flustered. It all went to hell. They made mistakes. They got to Bati. A very easy try after Rugby got the intercept in their own 22 when they should have kicked it away. Once again, it's just like Munster all over again. Mistake from Saracens. Clermont take advantage. You look at the 2 tries they scored, both mistakes. Both mistakes in Saracens 22. Rugby's try, it was a mark. It should have been kicked just after Farrell went over. Good wanted to be the hero. He wanted to get his side back into the game. You can't fault him for that. But his mistake, his wild path straight to the midfield where no one had a clue what was going on, has spelt the end to Saracens' chances. They pushed on nicely and got up to 20 points. Saracens managed a late, beautiful try though it was for Brits. Outstanding try, but in the end, nowhere near close enough. Good converted that. James got 2 conversions and 2 drop goals, and that really was what the winning of it was. It was a drop goal. It got them up 3 points. Then it got them up to 10 and 13, and it was just the difference. It was a scoreboard ticking over. It could have been so different. So different this match. Saracens have been done in by a very, very well executed Clermont side. And you have to say, led around by a very, very quick thinking and clever fly half in Brock James. It's not much more you can say about that. Clermont win 20 to 7. The stats, well, I guess this helps, doesn't it? Really, 61% of possession and 51% of territory. That is, basic plan A on how to win a rugby match. Get the ball and get it in the right areas of the field. Put the other team under pressure. Make them make mistakes. And that's what Clermont do. It's not rocket science here. Any rugby fan knows, that's Rugby 101. Pressure on the opposition, playing in the right areas of the field, dominating up front. It's just basic rugby stuff. Saracens missed the ball, and they just tried to get a bit too pretty. It could have come off on another day. Today was not that day. And as a result, they go down quite considerably by 13 points. Henninger is a big one, 16 to 2. It really was the killer of their first half. And it was what allowed Clermont into the game, was their mistakes and their handling errors. And that is just on the day thing. How much does it say about how good Saracens are? Well, you can see their record. They've got 5 wins. That's only their second loss. So you have to say they are a team that would expect to play much better than that on a different day. So if you want to see Saracens or Clermont in more action, don't forget you can send in your request. Drop in the comments below. Leave me a tweet on Twitter, or of course have a chat with me on Steam. I'm always online, not always there, but I always get all the messages, just like I get all the comments delivered straight to me. So if you've left a request, do not fear. There's heaps more coming, heaps more requests coming in as well. So thank you everyone for your requests. Hope you enjoyed the match, Pierre, and I'll see you all next time for plenty more rugby. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.